Hi guys, this is Stabro with Red and White Gaming, and this is my very first YouTube tutorial for War of the Roses. So I want to go over a couple basic combat tips in this, and the reason for that is I generally see a lot of people in-game or on the forum talking about how so many builds are overpowered, or so many weapons are just ridiculous, or heavy armor is not fair. So I'm going to use the Footman class in this one, and I want to just go over a couple tips that I would use in combat to do well, even with the most basic class in the game. And there's nothing special about the Footman. He's got medium armor. You can see he has a shield, sword, and he's got pretty exposed arms and legs. So, it's all about playing defensively, and I just want to go over a couple things that will showcase that play style, and maybe help you do a little better against guys who have, bills or hammers or, whatever it is. The big stuff that is really good. So we're going to join a team, pick our class, and go ahead and pick a spawn point. Now I want to mention I joined a dueling server here. It's actually my clan server, and I just want to kind of show that even these tips can be very effective in 1v1 if you know what you're doing. So we're gonna spawn here. The first one I want to go over is very simple. It's just use your visor. It's as simple as that. And I see a lot of people wearing visors on the default classes or even on their own classes, but they don't put them down. They don't use them. And I don't see why, because let's look at this. You can see my face is pretty exposed when I don't have it on. Let's look at that again. You can see that it's a pretty big area that someone who knows how to swing the sword, or swing the poleaxe, or whatever weapon you're talking about, can get a good hit on. And you're pretty vulnerable in that position if you don't have it down, and I'm going to show you that up here in these fights, if I get the chance. So, the second thing I want to talk about is your field of view, and that's really important. Now let's zoom out with the mouse wheel. And let's pretend like this right here is an enemy. I'm going to zoom back in real quick. If this here is an enemy right here, and I'm fighting someone over here, I can't even see that enemy right there. I can't see him until I back up right into him. Look how close I have to get to see him. And by that point, he's already going to hit me. So if you zoom out a little more, you can get a much better idea of where the enemies are. And that's a really big deal in combat, just having a good situational awareness. Even in one-on-one, you want to be able to always see the enemy no matter where he is. And that's really important, and I don't know if a lot of people use the zoomed out field of view. So we're going to go ahead and get into combat here. And like I said, it's going to be a short tutorial just covering a couple basic things. And the last thing I want to talk about is just playing defensively, especially in 1v1. My general strategy is to always let the enemy attack first, unless they're pretty good, they might not do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is put down my visor. It looks like he did too, so he knows what he's doing. He's got medium armor and a shield. So I'm going to let him attack first unless he's smart. And see right there I got a counter attack. So I'm going to let him attack first. I have to kind of trick him into attacking me maybe. But look at him, he's trying to shield bash me, and you can block the shield bashes. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but you can block the shield bashes and it just completely, see it right there, it completely negates it. Oh, I didn't block that one very well. So he's going to play defensively as well. I'm going to have to kind of outsmart him here. Notice how I just wait until he's done attacking before I attack him. Because he's vulnerable after he does that shield bash or after he attacks me. So the general thing I want to cover in this tutorial is you don't have to be the best blocker, you don't have to be the best at timing, but you gotta play smart. You gotta know when to attack. Oh, he got me there. He hit me a little bit. You gotta play a little defensively, and you gotta play tactically and think. And I don't know if a lot of people play like that because I see a lot of people spamming. But look at this guy. He's leaving his visor open. He's gonna be short work for me. So you notice I'm gonna always let him attack me first, especially with that sword. Getting good blocks on me. 24 on his face right there. 31 on his face. Open visor is just going to let me hit him all day right there. 3 shots, he's dead. I don't think he hit me, but I'm going to bait it just in case. So this is a pretty good example right there of why you should use a visor. He's wearing heavy armor, he's got big weapons, but without that visor, he might as well be wearing no armor on his face. Well, I mean, he isn't wearing armor. Now watch, I'm going to let this guy attack me first. Counter attack him when he's vulnerable. Now look how offensive he's playing. He's never gonna beat me. I mean, it's just a joke. See how it's a little bit about maneuvering too. There you go. He didn't hit me once, and all I did was block and maneuver smartly. And look at that. He's wearing heavy armor. He's wearing, he's using a big weapon. No problem. This guy's got an open visor. Too easy. 61 right there. Battle's over half over. See if we can get another face shot. There you go. 2 shots. He's done. Well, why would you use heavy armor and leave your visor open? So if you take anything away from this, just remember that right there. Because I see a lot of clans and a lot of good players not using it. And it's a shame because it keeps you alive a lot longer against someone who knows how to hit. So let's try to play a little defensive here. This guy's gonna spam his sword pretty fast, I'm pretty sure. Yep, block his charge, block his push, counterattack him. Let him do all the work. And all you do is just hit him back. Look at this. Oh, he got a good block on me there, that's what happened there. So I'm not really sure why. Oh, he broke my shield. I have to play a little better with the blocking now. And like I said, I can do a blocking tutorial if people like to see it, but for now this is just a general tactics tutorial.
I beg for mercy.
Now I'll even try it without the shield here and show you that you don't even have to have the shield to do well if you know how to play. So let's see if I can fight this. Remember, visor down. Oh, he put his down too. Shouldn't have said that. So remember, we're going to play defensively and let him do all the work. And sometimes that means you got to kind of trick him into attacking by moving close like that and blocking. This guy's a little better than the average player. There we go, there's a good hit there. And now, like I said, I don't expect everybody to be able to play at this level at the start, but you got to kind of keep in mind the game shouldn't be that offensive, especially in these 1v1 situations. Because if you notice right now, I'm only attacking him when I have an open window. I'm never going to hit him in the shield, because I know it's not going to do anything. In fact, I'll show you. Right here, I'll show you. Oh, he put it down. I'll go ahead and see if we can get another one over here. See if I can fight this guy here. He's got a long sword and light armor. So I'm just gonna block him again. Counterattack. Always block and counterattack. See, he's trying to play so offensively. He just hit my sword or my shield 4 times. Didn't hurt me in any way. So this is why I wanted to make a video, because I see a lot of players play like this, and it's just a shame that you're not gonna win against a decent player like that. That might help you against someone who doesn't know what they're doing. But second you go up against someone who knows how to use blocking, you're done. So that's about gonna be it for the first tutorial. I'll keep fighting for a little more. And the whole point of this tutorial was just to go into a couple general things. And I can definitely make blocking tutorials or weapon tutorials. So just let me know what you want to see, and thanks for watching. I'll go ahead and fight this guy before I sign off. See how this goes. So, you notice I didn't even get hit. All I had to do was block every hit. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later.